was me in 2020. I just relaxed my hair after trying to go natural for about 2 years and discovering that I was not about that lifestyle. I had no clue how to grow my hair or keep my hair healthy. And this was me in 2024, living my best hair dreams yet. If you're in this situation where you are doing hair care but your hair doesn't seem to care, then stick around, sis. I think that you must have just found yourself a savior. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything I did and that you should do that got my hair from this to this. This video is going to be divided into chapters for easy access. First, I'm talking about hair myths that kept me and might be keeping you in bondage, that people do or say that keeps their hair stuck and stagnant, and then I'll be sharing with you all the knowledge I've gathered so far in my hair journey. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. 1. Black hair doesn't grow past a certain length. Girl, this is 2025. If you still believe that this is possible, then you need to abolish that mindset. In this day and age, there are so many evidences of people with long, luscious hair, and it doesn't just go with natural hair. We've seen relaxed women with long, beautiful hair. We've seen people with locks with long, beautiful hair, and it doesn't even have to just be for black people. Any hair, regardless of its texture and ethnicity, can grow long hair if they have the right tools. So only genetics affects your hair growth. While genetics plays a huge role in determining things such as your hair growth rate and your texture, it is not the only factor to be considered when talking about hair growth. Your environment also plays a huge role in determining these traits as well, and together they make up your phenotype. And phenotype basically are all those traits that are expressed and seen. So just because you have the gene for fast hair growth rate doesn't automatically mean that your hair will be seen to grow fast if your environment doesn't support this gene to be expressed. Speaking of fast hair growth rate, the next myth is only people with fast hair growth rate can grow long hair. The major secret of hair growth is length retention. If you are able to keep the ends of your hair healthy and the hair on your head safe and healthy, you are going to see hair growth regardless of your growth rate. And I'm going to be explaining this using an analogy. Let's say, for example, there are two glass cups. One is in perfect condition and the other one is leaking, and then in both cups each day we're putting 30 ml of water each day. If for 30 days you'd see that the first cup, which is in good condition, has no leaks, would have 900 ml of water, while the second one that has leaks and leaks about 15 ml each day would only have half of what the first cup has. So while they were both getting filled at the same time, because this was not covered, secured and protected and it had leaks, it was not able to retain as much water as the first one did. There is a magic product that gives you long and healthy hair. In my 4 years of my hair journey, I'm still yet to find that product, because guess what? It doesn't exist. Just like with any good thing, consistency in doing the right things is very crucial for seeing your hair grow long and healthy. So stop looking for that magic product or that magic fix and start putting in the work. Myth 5. If you have relaxed hair, then you have it easier. While relaxed hair might give you more time, as it is easier to go through since there's not much hair and it's much straighter, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is easier. While relaxing your hair, you break the disulfide bond in cysteine protein, which is a protein that makes up keratin, the major protein of your hair. And breaking this bond makes your hair straighten, but it also leaves your hair weaker because you are denaturing the protein itself. So actually, relaxed hair is not easier, actually requires more care and more attention. So these are the myths and the mindset that I had to overcome by gaining knowledge, and this is this knowledge that I want to share with you in the next chapter. Number 1, your mindset. If I tell you what to do and what not to do, the ability to grow or not to grow your hair actually starts from your mind. If you believe that your hair can't grow past a certain length, then it won't. Your thoughts actually have more power than you realize. When I just started my hair journey, I had to look for people and women with long relaxed hair, put on my vision board to always remind myself every time that this was possible. And as a famous person once said, whether you can or you can't, you are right. Number 2, information. The next thing that you want to do is to gather information. When I just started my hair journey, I was following every hair page on Facebook, every hair page on Instagram, every hair blog, every YouTube channel that was dedicated to hair care, and I soaked in and consumed a lot of information, and it was from there that I was able to know what worked for me and what didn't work for me. I'll be leaving down in the description box below some of the hair pages and the channels that I found very helpful. Number 3, technique/regimen. This is the backbone of every healthy hair. What are the things that you're going to be doing on a consistent basis that is going to help you reach your goal of healthy hair? So for me, my technique and regimen looks a little like this. And sorry, I have my paper right here, so I'm just going to be reading this so I don't forget anything. The first thing is that I shampoo my hair once in 2 weeks, once a month, or once in 2 months, depending on what I'm putting on my hair. If my hair is out open like this, I shampoo my hair once in 2 months. If my hair is in this mini protective style, I shampoo my hair once a month. But if my hair is in a long-term protective style, I shampoo my hair once in 2 months. I do deep condition on every wash day. I also pre-poo on every wash day. My pre-poo could either be an Ayurvedic tea or a hot oil treatment. And then I also moisturize my hair. I try to moisturize my hair twice a week, and then on those days I moisturize, I do a scalp massage as well. I use a protein treatment after every relaxer treatment and before every protective style, and then I ensure that I sleep in a satin bonnet or sometimes I use both, a satin scarf. And then one thing that you know about me is that I'm very gentle with my hair. When I'm doing anything, I'm absolutely and extremely gentle. When I'm combing, when I'm moisturizing, when I'm washing, when I'm conditioning, like everything, I do my things in sections number 1 and number 2. I'm very gentle with my hair. This will mean that I don't do anything that's too tight. I do not use any small combs. I only use wide tooth combs. And then I also relax my hair twice a year, and with every relaxer I just like to trim my hair as well. Because I'm benevolent, I have a free template I'll be leaving down in my description box below that I use to keep track of my regimen, and that you can use to. You can always print it out and paste it on your wall or have it on your device so that you'll be able to access it. Definitely you don't have to use mine, but if you're sitting out and you don't know what to use, definitely use mine and then find out what works for your hair the most. Number 4, products. After you've gotten your technique locked down, the type of products you use can now begin to make a difference in your hair health. For a product to work, first you have to be consistent with it, and if you've been diligent in your research time, then you would know that there are some certain ingredients you have to do in products to make them more effective. Here are a list of ingredients just for reference sake. And then one thing I'd like to add is that the best products are the products that work for you. Expensive does not automatically equal good, and cheap does not automatically equal bad. If a cheap product is good and it works for you, then it's a good product. Number 5, protective styling. The best thing anyone can do if they're looking to grow their hair long and healthy is to jump on the protective styling bandwagon, because it's one of the best ways to retain length, but it can also be disastrous if done wrongly. And some people will say, what about doing protective styling for this amount of time, this amount of time? But I've not seen any hair growth. It's actually even cutting my hair. So here's the trick. Number 1, you want to make sure that you're getting the right protective style for your hair. If your hair is thin, you have no business doing jumbo braids or any protective style that would cause a strain on your hair because your hair is thin. Second thing you want to do is that you want to ensure that your hair prep is done correctly. For me, I like to do a protein treatment before any protective styling to ensure that your hair is clean, moisturized, and strengthened before you do any protective style. The third one is that you shouldn't get anything that's too tight. Anything that is going to be tight on your edges is going to cause you to have headaches when you're taking painkillers. Please, you want to avoid this. If your hairstylist always constantly does hairstyles that are tight, you might want to discuss with her or him or change your stylist. And the fourth one is that while you're neglecting your hair, you don't want to over neglect your hair. Yes, there's a fine balance between over neglect and neglect. While the protective style is there for your hair to be away and tucked away nicely, if you over neglect your hair is going to break off in the protective style because your hair is dry. So you want to ensure that you're moisturizing your hair. It could be once a week, and you're oiling your scalp as well. And then the last thing is that when you're taking down your hair, you want to ensure that you take down your hair with patience and carefully. I'm going to be leaving another video. This is actually going to be the second part of this series on how to take down your hair from protective styles. I see so many people taking down their hair and I want to cry. Like, why are you brushing your hair like you are brushing a wig that is synthetic? Anywho, you want to ensure that your hair is not taken down in a rough manner and is properly moisturized while you're taking down your hair to ensure that the length that you have gotten, you retain it. And then my very last tip, number 6, is to not be afraid to try new things. Hair growth is a journey, so do not be afraid to try new things. You'll never know what works or what doesn't work if you never try it. If I never tried Ayurveda, I would have never known that there was so much to benefit from it. And while you're trying new things, just know that not everything will stick, but you would find things that do stick and that you can incorporate into your regimen or into your techniques. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you're looking for a community that would help you to stick to your goals in growing your hair, then comment down below here, and if we are up to 20, I'd open up a Telegram group where we can keep ourselves accountable. And if you haven't realized by now, this is actually a series. It's going to be a 3-part series, and this is part 1. So part 2 and part 3 will be up soon. So please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, like this video, comment on this video, share this video to anyone that you know that is struggling with their hair. Don't forget to grab your free template down below if it's something that you're looking for. And I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.